The truth. The truth. The truth. Vital. Vital. The truth. This is fifth dimensional energy. Once again, this is the place of unconditional love, the heart chakra, fourth dimension, fourth dimensional space. Here, truth. To speak wisdom, aligned knowing, aligned awareness, refined projections, thought patterns, sound vibrations. This is fifth dimensional energy, the truth. When you say what you mean, when you say what you don't mean, you're being deceptive. When you omit certain truths, you're being deceptive. Now, once again, you're experiencing your own energy. Beloved, know that when you do that, not only are you lying to the other person, you're lying to yourself. You lying to yourself displays a lack of self-respect. This is where you violate yourself. A lack of self-love. Once again, you lying to people is a lack of self-respect. It displays a lack of self-love. Omitting the truth or not saying the whole thing, or a lack of self-respect. Who are you scared of? Who do you feel like you need to manipulate? Who are you trying to manipulate? This energy produces suffering. It's also disempowering. You feel as if you need to dance around or tap dance for people. It's disempowering. You lying to yourself is disrespectful to you. You feel like you need to tap dance to the illusion. It's a lack of self-love. A lack of self-love. Self-love is in self-acceptance. You not accepting yourself leads to you feeling as if you need to deceive someone, or you need to hide the truth of your being, the truth of your decisions, the truth of your feelings. You compromise your authenticity. This is disrespect to self. This is to disrespect yourself. You gain nothing with deception. In truth, some people feel like being clever and omitting the truth somehow gives them some type of advantage or manipulation or whatever. But once again, to be honest, you gain nothing and you set yourself up to lose everything with your deception, with the trickery, with your assumed cleverness. Pay attention to what you say. Feel the resonance in the words that you speak. Really. Listen to yourself. Is this the manifestation of your energy that you're putting out into the world? Is that you? Is that you? This is your energy. This is how you speak. This is how you communicate. This is how you treat yourself. This is how much you respect yourself. Pay attention. The words you speak are but energy that you're projecting, and of course the energy that's projected will always return to the source. Always return to the source of that energy. The more you refine, the more you pay attention, the more honest you are with yourself, the more loving and respectful you are of yourself, the more liberated you feel. The more liberated you feel by your stance, your ability to be who you are. You feel free to be yourself. It's not fake, it's not phony, there's no tap dancing, you lack discomfort or a feeling of awkwardness because you're comfortable in your skin, you're comfortable with who you are. You love yourself. You speak truth. You say what you want. You say what you mean what you say. This is liberating. This is comfort. This is confidence. This is an open throat chakra. This is beyond fear. And there's a there's a fine line. There's a fine line with that because, of course, there's an underlying intent or aspiration to refine, right? There's an aspiration in all of us to refine ourselves. And when we say self-acceptance, we don't mean this backed up, forceful defense of the ego and saying, well, I say what the fuck I want to say, and ain't nobody going. This forceful energy, this attitude, this defensive, harsh, abrasive energy, this is a reinforcement of the ego. Defensiveness is fear. The fear of expressing yourself or being honest about it, or the nervousness or anxiety surrounding the prospect of not being accepted. This is where all this aggression comes from, disguised as confidence, getting loud and cussing and talking crazy. Like, seek those emotional blockages, beloved. Seek the emotional blockages in your ability to communicate gracefully, peacefully, honestly, calmly, gently, from a place of beauty. Like a queen would talk, like a king would talk, not like a defensive child would talk. Seek the blockages in that. When you release those and are ready to express yourself in a very beautiful manner, this is where you clear the energy surrounding your ability to communicate. This is where you come out of your shell. This is where you're vulnerable. This is where you're emotionally butt naked. When you're beyond those defense mechanisms of this attitude or this tough exterior, and you better not mess with me because I'm internally scared of being hurt. Healing is in evolving beyond that energy. True healing, sustainable healing. Not putting on the show, like real healing. We're talking about being more beautiful, being more graceful and heavenly in the ways in which you communicate. The communication of a loving master sounds like a song. It sounds like you singing. There's an orchestra of words to work with. And they all have their own beautiful fragrance to share. Your thoughts tell the story. Your words carry weight. You have the ability to select your thoughts because, once again, you being a conscious being, you're selecting thoughts which tell the story of your experience. So ensure it's an authentic expression of your true self through refinement, through self-awareness, through policing the way in which you speak to other people, how you speak to reflection, self-respect. If you treat life like royalty, life will treat you like royalty. That is your true nature. That's where you come from. But of course, you're only going to experience your own energy. So the more you heal and return to that essence where you actually are reflective of wearing a crown, life will treat you in a gentle, graceful, and respectful manner from a place of unconditional love. But once again, it starts with you. This is all about you. This is the only way to advance without serious pain and suffering. This gentle energy, this graceful energy, this truthful energy. I'll say again, this is the only way to advance without serious pain and suffering. Because things can be graceful, but once again, life will be gentle with you if you're gentle with life. You decide. This is your choice. You get to choose now. You're not at the mercy of Saturn and Mercury retrograde and the moon doing this and the solar flare and eclipse about to jump off, so we need to get ready for XY. Beloved, you're graduating. You're moving beyond that now. As a source energy being, now you're connected, you're awakened to the nature of who you are. And once you know there's no going back. Once you know there's no going back. So, beloved, we guarantee that the truth will set you free.